Our crowns have been brought and paid for. In 1619, the first ship carrying Africans, who were later enslaved, arrived on the shores of the then colony of Virginia. These Africans would later be enslaved, and so would their descendants, their sisters, brothers, and fellow countrymen. Enslavement practices would dominate the New World for close to 2 centuries. By the 19th century, countries from all over the world started to engage the idea of abolition of the practice of slavery. Our crowns have been brought and paid for. Thoughts and calls for abolition began to intensify after the Haitian Revolution, Haiti being the first country to have abolished the practice of slavery. Countries like Spain, Sweden, and Norway started to follow suit. Our crowns have been brought and paid for. However, the American practice of slavery continued to prevail. Despite growing anti-slavery sentiments worldwide, Americans were committed to slave labor due to it being connected to the economy of the emerging nation. Universities, insurance companies, fashion houses, culinary arts, and the seafaring industry all benefited from the institutional practice of slavery. However, as W.E.B. Du Bois points out, enslaved Africans were constantly engaging the concept of freedom, whether it was in the form of revolts or the organizing of schools and churches. We did not wait for a proclamation to be free. We freed ourselves. Juneteenth officially is the day marking when those who were enslaved in Galveston Bay, Texas, heard the decree recognizing them as free persons. I would like to offer that in order to understand Juneteenth, one must realize that Juneteenth is not a day, but rather an embodiment, a hope, a transcendental awareness that is expressed in our beingness. And as our ancestors waited, we do wait as well. We wait for a day when police officers do not target and kneel on our backs of our black men. We wait for the day when the maternal health of black women trumps what comes out of their wombs and the policing of what comes in their wombs. We wait for a day when our black children can go to school that is safe and has the same amount of resources that other schools do. We wait for a day when the poor doesn't get poorer and the rich does not get richer. And we do not wait aimlessly. We do not send thoughts in prayer. We cry, we sing, we vote, we protest, we boycott, we graduate, we preach, we write, we create, we go to Morehouse, we go to Spelman, we go to Clark Atlanta, we go to Fort Valley, because we are Juneteenth.